Question 20. If A and B and CD are the points of intersection of the circle and parabola, whose equations are x squared plus y squared equals 5 and y equals x squared plus 1. What is the value of A plus B plus C plus D? Okay, when you have this kind of problems with intersection, in this case circle and parabola, the best will be to replace one variable from one equation into another equation. So because we have x squared here and here, the best will be to replace this term of the second equation in the first equation. So from the second equation I have that x squared equals y minus 1. Okay, so now this term will be replaced in our first equation, correct? Okay, now we go. So I do not write x squared, so I will write y minus 1 plus y squared equals 5. Okay. And now just rephrase a little bit. The first place will be y squared, then plus y, and 5 when it go on the left side on this equation will be minus 5, so we will have minus 6 equals 0. Okay, and now we have to find these solutions. So it's y1 2 will be, because b is equals 1 in front of y, it will be minus 1. Then by our formula we have plus minus square root, then it go square b, it will be 1 square minus 4 multiply first term will be a, so it is equal 1 multiply c, and c is minus 6. Okay, over 2a, because a is 1 here in front y squared, it will be just 2. Okay, now we have solutions. It will be minus 1 plus minus square root. Okay, so this minus 4 multiply 1 is minus 4, multiply minus 6 will be 24, and 1 will give us 25 over 2. Okay, so first solution will be minus 1 plus 5 over 2 will be 4 over 2, just 2. And second solution will be minus 1 but minus 5 over 2, it will be minus 3. Okay, now we have to find x solution, so we replace that here. X squared will be 2 minus 1 equals 1, so x will be having two solutions, plus minus square root of 1, x1 will be 1 and x2 will be minus minus 1. Okay, so second solution, minus 3, we will not use it because if we put in this equation x square equals minus 3 minus 1, we will get minus 4, and we know that square term cannot be negative, so we will not use this. And our points of intersection will be, okay, I will use first x1 as 1, and for the y equals 2, and the second will be x minus 1 for the y equals 2. And of course, sum of these 4 coordinates will be 1 and minus 1 will cut, so we only have 4. So sum will be 4. And there is another way, of course, to solve this task is to just 1 second, let me get a pen. Yes, just to draw our function. Okay, need this. Like to form coordinate plane. Okay, and of course, first function y equals x square plus 1 because which is in front of x square is a positive, it's 1. This function will have this shape, and as we have plus 1, we will translate it, do translation for 1 unit up. And let's say I have 2 points. If I get x like 1, y will be 1 squared is 1 plus 1 will be 2. So here will be 1 point, and if I use x like minus 1, it will be here, and other point, second coordinate or the point will be minus 1 squared is also 1 plus 1 is 2, so it will be here, and the function will have this shape. Okay, and second is equation of the circle 5, so our radius will be square root of 5, which is approximately like 2.2. And when you draw that circle precisely, you can use a protractor. You will see that the points of intersection will be minus 1 and 2, so the point with coordinates minus 1 and 2, and the point with coordinates 1 and 2. So their sum will be 4 again, and because this drawing is not so good, I will show you the best way here. So you can see from this picture that point of intersection have coordinates 1 and 2, and the second point has coordinates minus 1 and 2, so their sum will be 4, of course, and it will be much easier to draw this circle if you have like radius is 3. If you have x squared plus y squared equals 9, so 3 or 2 like integer, like whole number, will be much easier to draw. Okay, so this is the second view how we can solve this problem.